The FBI, SBI, and Asheville police all collaborating on a cyber investigation, trying to figure out who's responsible for a threatening email that locked down UNC Asheville for a day. Tonight, we spoke with computer security experts who say they're confident authorities will be able to make an arrest. News 13's Kimberly King breaks it all down for us.
But at this point, UNCA officials will only say that their investigation is ongoing. But two experts we spoke to are confident those investigators will be able to make an arrest.
Two cybersecurity experts say it's all about the email's IP address.
We actually have the tools to see exactly where it came from.
I assume that the person that did this did not take the due diligence necessary to cloak their information from law enforcement.
John Bumgarner and Greg Mayer are those two security experts. They say an IP address is a standardized number given to every device that connects to the internet so it can be identified. That can then be backtracked to the computer or device that sent the email. And they say this is something investigators likely already know.
We have all these little numbers that are in every email that you don't see, but we can see them.
The email demanded UNCA remove the Black Lives Matter mural students put up on University Heights, the school's main road.
This is probably just some activist attempting to make their voices heard and make a threat.
Well, the reason no information has come out is because if the information was leaked to the press, that information would taint the case.
Bumgarner says there are ways criminals can hide an email's origination.
Would use various techniques to mask their identity and their physical location.
But in this case, he's doubtful.
Because this is Asheville, and most of the people that would send a threatening email like that are less sophisticated.
Both expect investigators are tracking and building a solid case to make an arrest.
Most likely this person will be found.
Now, the lockdown on campus was lifted Friday evening. Meanwhile, the school has withheld exactly what kind of threat was made in that email.
Good morning, I'm Katie Killen. Happening today, the city of Asheville is reopening several public offices that have been closed for months. Staff members at City Hall, Public Works, and the municipal building will be available to help people face to face. All of these offices are operating at half capacity, and as a result, the city is urging everyone to visit its website before planning a visit in person. Most of the public libraries in Buncombe County are scheduled to reopen in-person services this week. Starting tomorrow, each branch will operate under a limited schedule. Computers will be available for use. However, meeting rooms and study spaces will remain closed for now. The Mountain Home Fire Department and Hendersonville Fire Department are investigating a two-story fire. It broke out in the basement of a home yesterday morning. When crews arrived at the scene, the structure was fully engulfed in flames. Firefighters put the blaze out quickly. Everyone inside evacuated safely and no injuries were reported. Now here's Ingrid with your Skywatch forecast.
And your in the yard forecast starting off a little foggy and still fairly cloudy today, but not going to be as rainy as what we saw over the weekend. Only a 20% chance. Temperatures rebounding to the 70s by early this afternoon. Here's your weather headlines. Drying out, staying warm early this week. By midweek, above average temperatures, but by the end of the week, much cooler. There will even be a frost concern. Here's high temperatures all across western North Carolina, and the upstate could hit 80 degrees today. Here's your 7-day showing sunny, breezy conditions on Wednesday, Thursday, partly cloudy. As we see our next front move through, slight chance for rain Friday, but the bigger headline there is that colder air that moves in and continues into this coming weekend. Have a great week.
It turns out jelly donuts might not be filled with jelly after all. I'm Jay Siltzer. This is your morning cup of Jay. A manager at an international donut chain based in Australia is revealing industry secrets. He claims most big donut brands use apple paste as the main ingredient. Artificial flavors are added to give it the correct taste. He says the secret ingredient helps improve the consistency of the sauce. It also doesn't have any seeds in it. A world-famous sushi chef says most people have been incorrectly eating the Asian entree. Eleni Musso is one of the top chefs at Nobu. It's a sushi restaurant with locations in major cities across the globe. She says you should throw out the chopsticks and use your fingers instead. She claims sushi should be eaten with your hands almost immediately after it's prepared. A 35-year-old superfan has set a world record for all of her M&M tattoos. No, not the candy. Nikki Patterson has 16 portraits of the rapper on her body. Overall, Patterson has 28 pieces of M&M themed ink. The Guinness Book of World Records says that's enough to earn her a title. Despite that title, Patterson already has plans for her next M&M tattoo. She wants his signature permanently placed somewhere on her body. I'm Jay Siltzer. That's your morning cup of Jay. Have a great day.